Hello, this is Meyiwa in South Africa. Now, the Lord speaks about two demon-possessed men that Jesus had to help. They had demons, and then the demons had to come out of them. But the most important thing here is when they had these demons and they were possessed, there was nothing that could go that way. Like, you couldn't go past those men. Yeah, it's Matthew 8 verse 28. Yeah. When he arrived at the other side in the region of Gadarenes, two demon-possessed men coming from the tombs met him. They were so violent that no one could pass that way. Yeah. So there was nothing that could pass that way. Nothing good, nothing bad, nothing. Right? So, from what I can see, I'm seeing someone. It's like, how do I put it? You're Kelly, right? Khumalo. Yeah. And then where you are, there's like this other spirit, and then nothing can go past that spirit. Nothing good, right? It's like you feel like you're going through something. You're going through, people believe in maybe bad luck and stuff like that. That's because nothing can go past that. But that spirit is a person that's very angry. Okay. It looks like we're gonna talk about them spirits. Anyway, no, the person is angry. It's like this person is not willing anything to go past, but it's not a person, it's a spirit. After all the rituals, yeah, the Lord says, after all the rituals, how many? So I'm seeing you now. You're somewhere else now. You're like in a house, and then in that house you speak to the ancestors. So like you go there, it's like you're walking like forward to go to this place. Then you practice, what you do, like talk to the ancestors. But from what I can see now, it's like the Lord is saying that you are talking to the ancestors, and then your sister does not believe in the same way. It's like you are two similar people but very different. Now what you're being told here is that as you go forward, right, and you talk I'm seeing then someone calling out. It's like you're asking for ancestors to help you, and then someone responds by saying, "Don't figil," but that's just you, but you're Kelly. But then that person says, "Don't figil," what they're talking. It's a grandmother, not too old. Yeah. The who? How do I put it? What is coming up now is that when you are talking, and then this person comes up, when it comes to ancestors, spirits, whatever however you put it, anyone comes up. But then when you're talking, then your favorite and people that actually favor you come up. They are spirits, right? Now this particular grandmother, she is not pleased with Zandile. And then you perform, after you talk, then you perform, you burn something. So it's like after that, then this person is supposed to be resting again because it's a spirit. But then from what I can see, it's like then that person is left there. But what I'm saying now, it's your house. It's not like your mother's house. It's not like a sister's house. But that person is left there. But when they are left there in your house where you are calling them, they are not just, they're not just here on the Yeah, and this life for you now. They're also there for anybody else that they want to. It's like you cannot control. Yeah. This is not a lady you could even control even when she was alive, and she never favored Zandile. So it's like you have a grandmother that does not favor your sister, and then when things are supposed to be going good for that person that does not have the same practices as you, it doesn't work out for them. Right. Yeah. So I'm seeing this grandmother, you call her, and then she's on the surface, and then weeks and weeks later, she's still on this life, right? She's not resting. How do I put it, people? If someone dies, they don't just go and go away. Their spirit takes some time with the living. Yeah. So what I'm seeing now is a very angry woman. It's like this person likes you and then does not like Zandile, and then at some point she's talking and talking in an interview now somewhere else, but this lady is there, like she's like on the couch in an interview, like the couch, like she's sitting talking to a journalist, and then the lady is there, but the lady is saying, see, she's lying. She always, yeah, and anything that this lady is, yeah, she's just not liking your sister. Not in the same way. It's like there's favoritism, which is not new, right? Oh, but then the thing is, your grandmother is like your mother's mother. But then I don't know why that person is bringing up something of about the father. They actually saying yours, like, okay, let me say yours, Andile. Yeah, this person saying you're lying. You always lied. This is how you are. You lied about your father. In fact, your mother's mother is like that's the person that's angry about that. You lied on your mother, on your father. And then I'm looking and trying to see it, but the father's just not there. It's like blank, not blank, blank, just darkness. And then there's just anger. It's like, how do I explain this? It's like you're the least favorite when it comes to your father and whoever else on that side. It's like, oh, yeah. It's like, yeah, you were not the favorite before. You lied on your father. Yeah, that's what the Lord says. Like long before you were not the favorite, and now you're the least favorite person ever in that side of family. But I'm not seeing the fathers like they're not here. Yeah. So I guess you should just understand that part, that when you call the ancestors, those of you who believe, then they come, but they don't just come for you. They come from for the other person. But that other person, if they were the least favorite before that person died, they're still the least favorite. They're not important. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure how long it takes for that person to rest, but it's like you called that person last month, and then after 2 weeks they were at Zandile's house, and then her things were not gonna work out the way they were supposed to be working out, because yeah, there are people that just don't think that she's good enough. Oh, they're angry about something else. They are angry about your, okay, it's complicated. So this is what happens when you call the dead. It's like when you consult a psychic, a sangoma, and whatever else person that talks to the dead. You may burn sage or something else in paper and think that then this person goes and rests. But unfortunately, it's a little bit complicated than that. They might not even have control. They might actually not communicate the way they used to before, and you might think they've gone away. But spirits, they do exactly what they want. Your spirits are spirits. It's a person. How do I explain? Let me just try and explain the demon, the way the demon is, right? Because people, when they hear, oh, the dead, Other demons, they don't understand. A person is a spirit and flesh, and then the spirit of the person is a complete person on its own that does not die. So when a person is dead, the flesh does not have that spirit anymore, and then the flesh is dead, but the spirit is living. Then when you stop communicating with the spirit, then the spirit is resting. You understand? But that person is not going to change the personality because now they are the spirit. Like, they don't change and become maybe an angel. If they were not nice, they're not going to be nice, right? If they were angry, they're not going to be a sweet people. They're not evolving if you're talking to them and you're like second or first generation. You understand? It's a complicated. I guess if you understand that part, that when you are not talking to someone, you are giving them time to rest. And when you're giving them time to rest, you're giving them time to evolve. And when you're giving them time to evolve, you're giving them time to eventually come back. Those who are coming back, which is a lot of the folks. Yeah. So that is why a spirit then is a demon. It does not mean that, okay, there are different kinds of demons in the first place. It does not mean that, how do I put it? Okay, demon is not the freaky thing that people think it is. Take that. Yeah. Yeah. So someone else must say, oh, it's a demon, not understanding in the same context. Yeah. It's complicated. It's not for everyone. It's for the spiritually for the spiritually gifted people to understand. Yeah, a lot of people cannot control these spirits that they actually communicate with. Yeah, it's like when you kill a person, you can control them while they are here in this flesh and spirit life. They are human. You can even hurt them. You can actually move them from one area to another. But as soon as that person is dead, is a spirit. Look, you can perform all kinds of rituals. If that spirit is not moving, it's not moving. Right? That's why people kill and kill and kill and kill people. And then one day you find that after all these rituals they've done, these people are still losing their mind. They're crazy. They are seeing these people that you might not see. Okay. I'm just trying to get to this difficult part. Yeah, the Lord is talking about love, right? I think we all know that the truth shall set you free. So I'm seeing love here. I'm seeing someone. It's a man, and this man is Senzo Meyiwa. Yeah, this woman is sitting there on the couch, and then she's going through emotions. She's just going through emotions, and she's just not getting better, right? She's just not happy, and this woman is Zandile, right? Zandile Khumalo. So it's like this deep feeling of love, like someone who really loves her. Like, you know when you love someone and he loves this girl, like wants to marry her. She's like looking at her face and he's saying, Githanda wena, I love you, as in, well, not the other one. Something like that. I Githanda wena, I love you. Yeah. So yeah, from what I can see here, Senzo definitely, without a doubt, was in love, but with this Zandile. So yeah, this girl's it's complicated. Like, how does your man say to your sister this? But it's like a deep feeling. I'm not a right, but you get what I'm saying. It's about this deep feeling, people. How do I try to put it? He was in love. He wanted to marry. He was like a new man. He had fallen deeply. Yeah, he had um, he had a level of understanding about his feelings that he wanted to marry this one, that's Zandile Khumalo Gumede, or Zandile Gumede, or Zandile Khumalo Magumede, whatever she calls herself. Oh, Makumalo. Yeah, that is the person that Senzo loves. Here, your folks, spirits, right? Like, what can I say? Wherever she goes, you understand? Like, wherever she goes to a production company to talk about, she's there, he's there. She goes to the studio, he's there. She goes to an interview on a cozy, he's just there, right? Next to her, right? Like, this man is like, how do I put it? If your angel, yeah, if your angel was, let's say, your baby daddy, and they'd be there working for their daughter, like, and they'd be there full time, and then they'd be bringing these good things. This is that kind of situation, but now this person has been bringing all good things towards Zandile. And then when they go to Kelly, he's blocking them, right? It's like nothing goes to her. These girls, they know what happened, okay? Because whatever happened, I don't think it's a one day kind of thing. I mean, how can this be? Like, he is blocking. It's like I don't know how to put it. No, it's like if you go to maybe a studio, you sing, you've been singing, you are successful, but then he blocks something, right? You sing and you go and you do 1 2 3, he's blocking, you don't succeed, he's blocking. Okay, then even if Zandile brings something that she got, he's blocking, like it's not supposed to be yours, right? Like when someone is angry, do you get, yeah, it's almost like a very deep feeling of hurt, of hate, of yeah, hurt and hate and anger towards you, but deep love and appreciation towards her, right? So in love, so in love. Yeah, so in love, like loving her, wanted to marry her kind of love, right? For this Zandile. So yeah, I don't know. Well, I hope that this helps you. Yeah. So Senzo really loved this woman that he's sitting next to everywhere. But then there's a challenge. It's like then he wants things to go to his daughter, and then this daughter is the daughter of the wife. And his son did no son did take things there. Ooh, these girls. You've performed rituals after rituals, and after rituals, you still don't see results. Like things are just not getting finalized to that point that you get. But yeah, anyway, whatever deal you're getting, Zandile, because it looks like things are coming your way. Senzo wants her daughter with Mandisa to be taken care of. And then at some point, you're going to be mentally sick because it's like you and the spirits are one. No, it's like this man is your husband now. He's married to you. Like, what is going on? You and that censor are one. Love you, Sissy. This man says he's looking at her face. Like, you should see the large people. It's very pretty. But the person in there is just never happy because this man is looking at her saying, I love you, Sissy. It's underwear, I mean. Khumalo, what you girls were doing is very confusing. But this man is not confused. He's not confused. Okay. Yeah. I don't judge anyone. I don't know what these girls were doing. But yeah. Utanda. Yeah, may the Lord bless us with peace. Huh? Now, girl, you're gonna lose your mind. It's like you want something else, and this man wanted something else. Like, you girls know what you did, huh? And that's why this grandmother is angry. And this grandmother is standing for this Domvigida. Whoever Domvigida is good towards this grandmother. And this grandmother blames everything that is wrong in Domvigida's life on you and your lies. It's like the grandmother believes that you are not good enough, you were never good enough, you were always the narcissist, jealous one, needy one, liar. You're so much of a liar. Yeah. It's like whatever you didn't get from your father's side, now this woman was blaming that father's side, but now she's blaming you. Like, you lied to her. You lied to them. You always have been lying. Okay, no, she doesn't like you. It's very tricky. So it's like, yeah, I guess the point that I should emphasize here is like when you consult, whoever that consult ancestors, let's say one of you in the family believes in ancestors and then you call, or maybe some of you do, you cannot control who's coming forth. And then when that person comes forth, it might be the person that did not even favor you in life, you know. So spirits a little bit complicated than it looks like, you know, a little bit more, you know, like my half brother can call my dad, but I know it's gonna go bad, even if you're the one invited that person, because that person, like, they have their challenges, you know what I mean? So when you consult these ancestors, it's like you do these things. Maybe you shouldn't, because I'm seeing Zandile doesn't do this stuff. It's like Zandile. Yeah, Zandile, I don't see her calling ancestors. Yeah, girl, just pray. Because grandma don't like you. And I'm not saying the father liking you. It's like, oh, this is bad. But then I don't understand why the Lord wants it to be out there. But yeah, it has to be that this man wanted to marry you. Like, what were you girls doing? Okay. Yeah. Now I'll be waiting to see what exactly is this gonna help with, because the truth sets somebody free, right? So yeah, this is the truth that the Lord is talking about. The love that Senzo was feeling that is so deep. No, his deep is like, it's a very soothing feeling. Like I don't even think about him now and think, oh, he's hurt, he died. Like no, that's thinking this man he loved. Mm? He was just in his moment. He was in his moment into yeah, and he was thinking about marriage. Somebody's right about talking about marriage. He at that time he was serious about marriage, but not that other Khumalo, the other one.